the spirit came down to everybody. Now you can classify it however they want, right? What I have learned from what I have been through, if I had to speak about the prime curator or God to anybody, I would. It ain't no names. It's above names. I just do this. That's it. That,
So everybody got a crash out in their family, right? But it's only one person that can make the crash out back down, and she called mama.
she told me, let
See,
me
the
say
only
it
one
clear.
can. The brothers be like, man, I ain't finna tell that clown that he about to tear something up. You better get out of his way. They already know how he cut. The only one can carry, hey boy, bring your little nappy heel tail on over here and get out there. Let them people go about their business. Okay, mama. But then it's gonna come a time in his life he might know 1,000 women. It's just gonna be one. If he hear her voice and he acting up, and she like, "What you think you doing?" Oh, baby, I was just no. That's that mitochondrial switch. Mama gonna use you to test every woman you encounter until she find the one that's gonna love you unconditionally. And then when mama leaves, she's leaving her as your host, your mitochondrial host. That's the sacred union of the true marriage of the heavenly ones married in a heavenly place that's being played out on earth. It's all
Ain't nothing you
spiritual.
can do. It is,
This,
and it's
this is why they
beautiful.
say don't be unevenly yoked. When your mama tell you that girl ain't no good for you, you don't believe her, and then you get drugged through the mud because you ain't listened to your mama when she told you the girl wasn't no good out the gate because you thought you knew better because your heart felt for this female more than it did for the wisdom your mama was dropping on you. We all got them. Like I got sisters and cousins right now. If I bring a riding bitch around, they calling her
Get
on her
them.
bullshit out the gate. I can't bring her around them and she ain't no rider because they gonna tear her apart. It's gonna be putting a bleeding goldfish in a bucket of piranhas.
But mama don't change her mind. She might say the first instinct of it is the truth. Now you can hear whatever you want to hear, but the first thing that mama say is the truth. If mama plead the case, you're gonna have to go back and remember. You
Mm-hmm.
it ain't no new shit. It ain't because of what had happened and this and that. No, longevity is only in our time. Like I was just talking about the cascade and things. Um, what happened before it has no bearing on the new side of new revelations or anything. So when mama said at first, this gonna hold even above mama trying to say a different way next time because it
Mm-hmm.
is what it is.
Well, most of the time, she ain't gonna change what she told you.
Never. She only
She
gonna
gonna,
change the way
she gonna
before
change the way she explained it to you because she's still trying to get it through your thick ass skull. That
thick
mama done
ass.
been there, baby. She done done that. She know what you're going through because she done been through it herself. She already telling you from experience, but we don't want to listen. Look, this how mama test her. Mama is connected to son through unconditional love in the heart chakra.
Mama
It's a
was 60 today. My mama turned 60 today. Just want to throw that one out there. She
happy
just
solar
turned.
return, mama. But look,
Woo.
so while mama loved the son unconditionally, the only way that she could telepathically communicate with a suitor is her love have to be equally unconditional. This is what Freud called the Oedipus complex. The
Said
son,
Oedipus.
the Oedipus complex, where the son
Oedipus.
have a predisposition. Ain't got nothing to do with her marrying a mama. It got everything to do with her finding somebody that vibrate on the unconditional love frequency. And once you find that female, they talking telepathically, and you the jumper station and don't even know it. They communicate because they both love you the same unconditionally.
And
I
they got the
love you for
same
free.
way act. They got the same acts. They got the same ways of.
In a lot of ways, they are very similar, and this is
Mhm.
why he called it the Oedipus complex, right? And he turned it into a psychological um, um, diagnosis.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, the father's job for the daughter, right, is similar. He can't allow her to have a son with a guy that's not equally as protective of her as he is, right? But if they have a baby, it can only be a girl. The reward come in is that the father will say, "This dude, will look out for my daughter like me." And the reward is when you hit the jackpot. You have a son, right?
That was the first one.
Right. Because this is the gift from the fatherland. The Y chromosome haplogroup,
I'm
right?
gonna have to
So,
watch this again. Come on, please don't
so
stop.
remember the Y chromosome is continuously scanned by the X. So the better of a person you are, the cleaner the scan is, the better replica quality of the child of the father. That's why you got some dude children look just like him, and then some children like, it might be his.
It might be, yeah. But no,
Right.
I
You
know you
gotta
look at
actually
mine.
take, yeah, you have to actually take a blood test. But some people you can look
Oh
at them,
man.
look at, oh, that's definitely his son.
No,
That's
I ain't
because,
had none of them blood tests. They
right,
look
you come,
Zoe.
the baby
Let's say
came,
bye to Brian.
the baby,
Remember she did the go
yeah,
ahead.
the baby comes through in what you call from a pure place. There's
You gotta
no,
talk
there's
to
no
me.
negative karma on the developing child. So he began to take on the best characteristics of the father. That's how genetics is controlled through spirit.
Okay, I got one boy, three girls. You met Zoe. I don't know if you remember you met Zoe. You did the rap about
Mm-hmm.
going to high school. Yeah, yeah, come on. We ain't gonna play with you, mother sucker. She in
Where's she at?
soccer now. She doing good. Zoe, come here. She did the beatbox and she rapped this harmony now. Look, I put her on there. That's
Hey,
harmony.
sweetie, how you doing?
Look, she out there. Look, they all look. I couldn't question it if I want to. Come on, come say hi to Rob. Look, we ain't worried about hairdos. All our hair look the same.
Hey,
Remember? Look, she graduated fifth grade, brother.
oh,
I'm going into high
congratulations,
school.
sweetie.
No, I graduated fourth. Fifth grade is in middle school.
Excuse me. Yeah, and she got good flow now. Um, we
Hey, look,
moving like you said. I'm talking to you on
that's baby
Facebook.
big mama right there. That's you ought to give
Come
her for a
on,
rap
all
baby.
of you see what you look. Ain't? They
Look,
on
that's
my
baby big
head.
mama.
She don't play
You call her baby big mama because she corrected you immediately.
immediately. All
No
I'm doing.
hesitation. She wasn't scared to say it. She was confident in what she was saying. And she explained to you the difference in the two things that you could point out.
That's why I knew. Cause remember you read the first time, but she's in a little acting school. She's doing her thing. The boy, it happened a little different, but we great now. He got his own car. He got his own place. And now it's the girls. But the girl, I'm telling you, it's nothing. Hey, come on, don't do that word. It's nothing but cascading. No matter what high I die is, the covenant is solidified because no matter what I do, they're gonna grow in, in their righteousness that come from the sun, that come from us, that come from the light. And not even saying darkness is a bad thing, but be put in this place and captive.
Yeah.
So no matter what the hell I went through, and we can get into it, me and you personal, but it don't matter. It only brought grapes to the wine. It only fermented everything because nothing
That's how
can
they're
be
supposed
stopped.
to be. Everything
Ooh.
you go through is part of developing who you're going to become when you get to your destination of father is the greatest title a man can ever ask for.
What's the word you said? You said the something of the father. It was a while ago in the video. It's called the showing of the father, how the father grow up. Um, how the father become okay. So I can explain it without just guessing the damn words. Like I've been a father and a son. This is the only way I know how to see the Creator in this life. Now, a mother and a daughter know a different way, but I know how to be a father and a son, and to be a great father. Your son asks you for anybody asks you for food, you ain't gonna give him a rock. So we can
Right.
hit the sepulcher, we can hit everything, but I know that the truth is here. And we can call it the heart, whatever you want, but that shit gonna make your head tingle, and it's gonna make your feet tingle, and your whole body gonna feel so much joy just at these thoughts in exchange. We gonna
Man,
keep it right here.
I look at my children, I just be smiling just as big. I tell you, father is the greatest title a man can ever ask for.
Woo! Be gifted, granted. First of all, you even said it when you looked at Zoe. You said that you might as well just call her Big Mama. Don't hug her too hard because it's gonna hurt her arms with the wing.
Yes, sir.
Hey, like you said, I'm gonna get with you. I've been doing a lot of writing lately. I'm gonna let other people go. If you have one more time for somebody else, because you are a damn treasure and a gift to a lot of people. But definitely, I want to get to you. What's your Facebook?
Rod Hayes.
Oh, you back? Okay, you just back at the regular Rod Hayes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm on you. And you remember, I invited you to Forks Grill. This is where I started cooking back again. So, bring your ass down to Detroit and come eat a little bit, Mr. Chief.
We put something together. Inbox
I love Cal. I don't know what you do, man. Don't tell me shit. I seen you working out and all the boxing and all the work you have put in. You used to be skinny. I seen this skinny nigga. It was a skinny ride. Talking about I just quit my job before.
you.
I tried. Huh?
It was GM. But look,
Okay,
I
one
was
of them.
I was doing all these back to back fasts back then.
Hmm.
And it took away a lot of my weight. I lost about 70 pounds.
Hmm. My son, he did a 30-day fast. The son, he was named Deanna, same as me. Um, he on this road too. I'm just saying, I seen you skinny. I seen you with big muscles and can fight, but don't fight nobody. The thing about the Hulk, the reason why he was the greatest is because he could destroy everybody and didn't want to fight a damn thing. And this is why I fucks with you, because like nobody can make you mad. I'm still working on that shit in me. You put in a lot of damn work, and we do not put a lot of work in like King do the motherfucker. King Kong, call yourself whatever you want. I call you my brother. I've been following you for a while, just as long as anybody. All I'm saying is I don't care about what anybody say. When you bring the positive vision that you have in your head about everything into anything, this is the key. You might say I don't mess with that person, but you never dog on them or down on them for anything. And you don't send people for dumbass wars. I'm fucking with you, brother. You introduced me to a lot of things. I heard the birds. I heard Big Mama. I seen the phoenix in the sky. I can go on and on. I do the sun staring. Hopefully Ty's retired. I'm going on a lot. Hopefully Ty's is on that beach, whatever he want to do. But mother
Okay.
sucker.
Look, if we just got to create the ability for him to not have to keep running himself ragged and we working on it. We ain't there yet.
No,
And
we
Yeah, Dr. G been looking out for him, making sure he don't overwork himself. But she can only do so much because she can make suggestions. She can't tell him what to do. He gonna do what he gonna
he
do.
gonna be building
If,
shelves and look, he
yeah,
gonna be doing shit.
when he do that, that's his hobby slash side hustle. It's something that he glad to do.
He
He'll
ain't
do
gonna
that.
never stay. He'll do it for free.
Yeah, he'll do it for free. So that's how you be productive in life. You find something you love to do that you're willing to do for free, and that's what you do. And people will honor you, and they'll make you take a payment even if you don't want one.
After they made your ass take a payment, you ain't never want a payment.
Yeah, my feelings used to get hurt when people used to ask for my cash out.
I
But
know
I
that. They
understand
made
that.
you take it.
Yeah, I understand the law of reciprocity, and as doing the work that I'm doing, I'm not supposed to tell somebody you can't send me nothing because it's blocking their blessing, not mine. They trying to give me a blessing in order to open up theirs. So the channel of reciprocity.
And you gave a shout out for look, much as my brother know, you just gave a shout out for learning something. And a lot of people, I mean, everybody can do that.
Yeah,
I just appreciate you did it right now because they freaking forced you. They forced you to take the kind of thing like you better take it. They didn't force you because ain't nobody gonna force Rod to do shit.
I
But you
know
was
what you
like, all
mean, though.
right.
I know what you're talking about. But they kept on asking.
Because we don't charge for gifts that's that's our it's a hobby. It's a
Look, I tell
hobby.
people this all the time. I don't charge for information because my brother and sister bought all the books already. They paid for it.
You
All the
taught
stuff.
yourself courses. You
Yeah, yeah. I wrote my own curriculum.
that's what you taught me.
Yeah,
That's what you taught me. I'm from Detroit City, man. You popped up at the divine timing. Divine timing is a motherfucker. Um, we taking all the perversion out of everything, and like I say, I appreciate you. I like the hair you got going on now. You getting it together. Look, my it wild. It is what it is, but it naturally grown.
Yeah, but I want to get mine plotted up if I could find somebody that could braid it at this length.
Man, you know everybody. Stop play. Anyway, I ain't messing
You
with
see
you.
me pop on here looking like I got baby dreads.
You might as well, cause look, they be sticking up sometimes. Just stick right up in the ear, man.
But
Um,
we got Lansing checking in.
what I went through, it kind of naturally grew 'em. I went through this thing, and I won't say it was like things trying to get at me. It was only learning and teaching. I cannot fault anything that made me stronger. No matter how low I thought I was, no matter what, I learned how to lay down in a bed of roses and be content and be all right and wake up the next day like everything is already presented, water, clothes, however I want to figure it. Most people couldn't understand it, but it's not up to most people to understand it. I woke up, needed nothing, had nothing, and was all right. People came and got me though and took me to jail. I had a bag full of like bitter herbs and stuff. I learned how to taste. I learned how the herbs taste. I learned how to be fed in this mother sucker.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't consider this experience anything but great.
Look, you don't never hear me crying about doing 16 years.
Man, come
Listen,
on.
listen, the reason you don't hear me crying about it, I didn't do the time didn't do me. I used the time.
And then how many people, okay, it was this poem I read the other day. How many fatherless children, how much love and expression did you like okay, you did 16 years, but it was some okay, I'm tingling. It was somebody every day who got guidance in a different way to help them be better. So I'm
Yeah,
not saying that the system is that's what it's but in that you it's people who actually was helped. Like you said, I made millionaires. Motherfucker came in there broke. And when they left, they got out here and did something and became a millionaire. Now these everybody want a attrition like a recipe of books. So you need the Bible, or you need Narcotics Anonymous, or you need Alcoholics Anonymous. Um, it's a whole way of things that they put that made them to their success, but never the people in the dichotomy of the heart. Because you can read anything you want to read, but that shit ain't gonna get out here and effectively do anything. You got a dogma that you believe in, and if we put dogma backwards, that's like am God. Man, I'm not insinuating anything, but it's in transliteration, any vowel is replaceable. So what you actually learning is a way to study yourself, and that's that I'm God kind of thing. And I just popped that one right there.
yeah. But the MA at the end of dogma is also for mother.
Ma, come on. She said, wisdom said, I was here before everything was formed. Wisdom. So, like we were talking about the three who honor everything. They always want to down the mama. No, the mother. Who's the first God we know when we born? The first God you know is mother. The first thing you know. Honor all the laws of your mother. We can go into any of that, but as my mother told me, when you read that shit, you better consult with your heart first. In the closest place that you can ever pray, like we praying now, the closest thing you ever pray to God is right here in the heart.
If you say it in your heart, that's where the love resides. That's where the ear of God is listening. You don't gotta say it out your mouth.
You don't. It's best that you don't because sometimes it go a lot of different ways out your mouth.
Yeah.
But
The frequency,
mm-hmm,
the projection of the sound like a bullhorn. It goes in out the small hole of the mouth, and broad and expands into. It causes the butterfly effect that produces a Mandela effect.
mm-hmm. But here's the thing: to take pervert, we can talk however we talk, but to take the perversion out, to take the perversion that's pressed upon us. Oh, so you this way and that way. The perversion is having any opinion that's not your own. That you're not. That you just want to group with. This is the perversion, and that shit snowballs in any way. My question now. I don't know if I'm taking too much time, but it's the captivity part of how sometimes in our old age, once we hold certain things for so long, it lasts out. Like my uncle, he didn't cuss he wasn't cuss. He was such a cool karate guy, tuba playing, but he had his stroke, right? And after the